Test, test, test. Um, no, I still can't hear you. Um, hmm, this is so strange. Oh, oh, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh, I'm teacher. My name is Alexander Nikolaevich, or Mr. Teacher or Mr. Alexander.
Okay.
And nice to see you, nice to meet you. And I've sent you several messages. I was expecting you will reply to my messages because usually I prefer to use Microsoft Teams for the classes. It's much better
Okay.
for many reasons. Another point, I'd like to know more about your knowledge for now, because usually I prefer to be prepared for the classes. I work for three platforms. I have a lot of experience, but I prefer to be like to be ready to give like everything you need.
Okay.
That's the point. Please understand this is a trial lesson. I need to understand you. I need to provide you the program for the next classes. If you decide I will be your teacher. But for many reasons, if it will be fine, I will send you link for to another platforms.
Okay.
That platforms mostly the one of the platforms. It's much better because that platform has my working calendar because I'm in Portugal, a different time zone, but I work every day. As you can see, today I work, and today it's not the last class for today. So that's why if I send you a link for another platform, it will be better for both. Okay, first question, could you tell me more about yourself, why you decided to learn Russian? What's your goal? What's your knowledge for now, please? What's your level of your knowledge, please?
Okay. Yes. My name is Winston Riley. I am an American. I currently am in New York City. I am in university. I am studying electrical engineering. Um, I am a very beginner at learning Russian. I started my journey because I was in a relationship with someone that is from Russia, and I wanted to be able to better communicate with them. Um, and I think also because of the war that's happening in Ukraine and between Ukraine and Russia, um, there's not a lot of information that's given to Americans. A lot of Americans don't really understand what's happening or why things are happening. Um, and because I don't want to be ignorant, and I want to learn about the world and what's going on in the world around me. I want to start learning the language so I can better understand what's happening, and also so I can better communicate with you know people that I'm in a relationship with. So
Okay, that's a good idea. I provide a good program for all the levels, but imagine now I cannot use this platform to send you textbook because I prefer to use textbook for beginners. That's the main program. I'll show you the textbook, but I cannot send it using the SuperProf. So that's why I ask you to find me on Microsoft Teams
okay,
because I can send you a lot of things. But if we will use different platforms, they have their own classrooms. And first platform maybe not for two, for one platform. For one platform, for sure, I can send all materials for all the classes. First, I need to know that. Do you know the alphabet?
the Cyrillic alphabet.
Yes, Cyrillic.
Cyrillic, yes. I practice often, and I also have the Cyrillic, the keyboard, so I can type the letters and I can participate in activities if you want to do that online.
Okay, but it means you can read.
Yes, I can pronounce.
Okay, okay. Do you know the numbers?
Not yet. I don't know the numbers yet.
Okay. Do you know the seasons, days of the week, way to use, like to speak about different period of time? That
No,
basic
very,
knowledge.
very basic.
Okay. Do you know the meaning of our cases? The grammar. I mean, the grammar because our grammar is different.
Like conjugation?
Conjugation is for the verbs. For the, I mean, we have six grammar cases. For each case, we need to change the endings of the nouns, adjectives, and for each case, it will be different list of the pronouns, personal pronouns,
I
the
did not
cases.
I did
That's
not know about this, but I'm writing it down.
okay. Um, Let me see uh, but usually I use even after the first class, second, third, next classes. I prefer to talk about the numbers. I prefer to give information regarding the first part of the grammar called the gender, like way to recognize masculine noun, feminine noun, neuter noun, and to way to use nouns with numbers. After that will be classes. I talk about the seasons, days of the week. It will be some topic regarding the family, and only after we'll work with the our textbook. I'll show you now the textbook. I will try to share my screen and to explain the why I prefer to use exactly that textbook. So instead of different, I cannot see you if I share my screen. Please let me know if you can see uh, this textbook.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, this is textbook for beginners by Professor Ovsienko. It starts with the alphabet. I'll show you, and I think you know the cursive because you need to know the both types of the letters, printed and handwritten type called cursive. Do you know these letters?
Um, I there are there are websites and group chats that I am in, and all of them have been talking about. It's very important to learn Russian cursive, um, and
Yes.
I've been trying to learn a little bit slowly, um, but still very beginner.
Okay. But in this textbook, from the unit number one, from the first unit, they use both types. It's better to memorize at the same time. Much useful because you need to read and you need to recognize the cursive. It's much important. If you go to Russia, there's a lot of information people use with cursive writing type of the letters. After the alphabet in this textbook, it will be information regarding our sounds or letters, the meaning of the vowels, the consonants, some explanation for pronunciation, like some phonetical information. Good to know. In this textbook, after, let me find, it will be vocabulary. Just let me find to explain. As you know, the meaning, one of the meanings to speak different languages, the vocabulary, because you need to improve your vocabulary as much as you know the words. You can speak, you can recognize uh, when someone speaks Russian. Because if you talk about one topic, and for example, if you work with, let me give the example, if you speak always For example, regarding supermarket, right? You have some vocabulary to speak regarding supermarket, but if someone speaks about natural or I don't know the transportation, if you don't know such words, it's not possible to understand and to speak regarding different topics for conversation. It's difficult. So that's why it's better for you to memorize some words from different topics, like every day, two, three, four, but new words and to memorize every day. It's much better. Like for this example, for human beings, this is this list for parts of the body, for family, for example, for house, for many topics, list of new words for every day to memorize. After vocabulary, this textbook will be, let me show example for the unit. Unit number 1, just example. One moment. So this is example, all units that start with preparation for reading, all of them. But first unit, it's short and simple. They start with preparation for reading. They start with basic questions, basic forms to speak, basic constructions, word constructions to speak, like this example. After, it will be new words for every unit. It will be different set of words. This is set for unit number 1. After will be text. First text is short, but later in this textbook will be 2 or 3 texts. Texts later will be regarding our culture, famous people and traditions, and some for many topics. They talk about our country and people and cities, famous people, writers. And next it will be dialogue, example for conversation. And after will be, of course, important thing is grammar, because our grammar is different from English. And this way to explain grammar is much useful. Of course, every time I also send you some materials, different materials for like to help you to improve your level for grammar, and also recommend some websites for many things, not just only for grammar. So this is textbook. This is a basic program, because if you use this textbook, you can see your next steps, and if it's necessary, you can go back and to repeat something from the previous lessons. After grammar, it will be exercises, different exercises, the questions, the translation, the dialogues also. So this is example for the units. I'd like to start also with this file, because I need to understand that, as you know, we use formal and informal way to speak. In the country, it's better to use formal way, not informal, because historically and culturally, we use formal way on the street and to speak with someone, not with your family. Only informal ways to speak with family and with friends. But even now, for many situations, many families, they use formal way to speak also inside the families. But informal ways, you know, that's easy, way easiest and American way. But we live in different country and we talk about different culture and traditions and different history. But as you know, informal way is привет, right? And one of the example to ask a question, how are you, is как дела? Can you see my screen?
Да.
Okay. And this is, I need to explain you in that textbook, in this document, we need to use this mark, this sign. This is English like stressed mark. This mark we never use, just only for beginners. This mark shows which vowel you need to use for pronunciation. Как дела? So this is mark, and this mark also shows you way to pronounce. You need to start with beginning with the, and after your sound goes up until this mark, дела. After mark, sound, and your pronounce goes down. Дела, дела, down, дела. And as you know, it's like for many other languages, it will be differences between letters which you can see in the word and for pronunciation. Example is letter E. For grammar, for this example, letter E. But in this word, letter E doesn't have mark. This mark, that's why for pronunciation, this letter E gives sound between E and E. Not E, not дела. It's something between E and E. Дела. Как дела? Next example is instead of question как дела, you can ask your friend как твои дела? How are you also? Next example is letter O. If in the word letter O doesn't have this mark, for pronunciation, letter gives sound between O and E. Твои. Как твои дела? And as you know, our grammar is much flexible. It's not so strict like in English. We can change the position of the words in the question or in the sentence or in the answer to the question. This question как твои дела can be дела твои как. Твои как дела. Or дела как твои with the same meaning. Okay? Next, so instead of question как дела, please read next questions, please.
Как жизни?
Как жизнь?
Как жизни?
Жизнь. Жизнь means life. Как жизнь?
Как жизнь?
Or you can ask your friend this question, please.
Что
Новенького. Новенького. This O has mark. Sound is O. But the rest, this one and this one, O sound between O and A. And sometimes in the word letter G gives sound V. Like in this example, что новенького. And this question with letter Ch, I pronounce sh. A lot of people, they say что. But also a lot of people say чё. Чё новенького. Same meaning. Winston, I don't see you. Please give some sound so you can hear me.
Да. Что novinkava.
Okay. And to reply to return the question, we can use the next phrases, please.
Отлично,
Отли- Отлично.
отлично, как
Как?
у тебя,
Как у тебя? Means excellent. How are you? Or instead of как у тебя, we can ask next questions, please.
а ты как,
Or
а твой как,
твои, твои, твои,
твои как,
твои как? Or
а как у тебя,
да, как у тебя. Feminine and you. Do you know these words, please?
нет, да,
Okay. Do you know next one?
спасибо,
Next.
пожалуйста,
Next. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. This is formal way. I start my classes with this word здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте means like be healthy, or I wish you to have the great health, like this. Okay.
Здравствуйте.
Okay. Next, it's again informal.
Привет.
And next phrase.
Добро
Пожаловать.
пожаловать.
Добро пожаловать. Welcome.
Добро пожаловать.
Добро means kindness. Like come with kindness. Добро пожаловать. Next one.
До свидания.
This formal way to say goodbye. Informal is this one.
Пока.
Next, the words. First one. Можно. It's like one can, one may. It's allowed. Можно. Next one is opposite meaning is Нельзя. It's not allowed. Don't do. No way. Нельзя. Next one, two words with the same meaning, please. Извините. Sorry, excuse me. Извините. Or the same meaning. Next one.
Простите.
Извините, простите, sorry, or excuse me. The same. Next one, please.
Без
Проблем.
проблем.
Без проблем.
Без проблем.
No problem. Next.
Хорошо.
Yeah, next one. Плохо. Badly. Плохо. And next one is? Ладно. Okay, agreed. Ладно. Okay. Winston, do you have any questions?
I forgot. How do you say a question in Russian?
Вопрос.
Не вопрос.
Нет вопросов.
Нет вопросов.
No questions. Нет вопросов.
Нет вопросов.
Нет вопросов. Okay. Let's go to another file, because this is again the basic. And you can see the differences between formal and informal way to say hello. With T at the end, this is formal and polite. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Without is just здравствуй.
Здравствуй.
Same like привет. The same, informal.
Привет.
Next, do you know the phrase good morning, good day, and good evening?
Добрый день, доброе утро. Is there a доброй ночь? Is that a thing?
Доброй ночи, good night. Добрый вечер is good evening.
Okay, добрый вечер.
Добрый вечер. Next way to get acquainted. This is like formal way to start a conversation. It's like, let's get acquainted. My name is. As you know, we don't say I'm Alexander. We have different construction. Меня зовут. Меня зовут Alexander. It's like in Spanish, me or no me, you know? Меня зовут. And the phrase let's get acquainted is давайте познакомимся.
Давайте.
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 Давайте познакомимся. And again. Давайте познакомимся. Давайте познакомимся. Да?
Давайте познакомимся.
Познакомимся. Меня зовут, my examples, меня зовут Александр.
Меня зовут Winston Riley.
А вас and you?
А вас.
Okay. А вас and you. Also, we can ask this question using short way to ask formal way. What is your name? Bless you. Как вас зовут? What is your name? Как вас зовут?
Как вас зовут?
Next question can be, what is his name? And this is как его зовут.
Как его зовут?
Зовут. Next question is, what is her name? Is как ее зовут.
Как ее зовут?
And don't forget to say, очень приятно. Pleased to meet you. Очень приятно. So if we start to get acquainted, we need to start with здравствуйте, right? Давайте познакомимся. Меня зовут Александр, а вас? Да?
Okay. Okay. Здравствуйте.
Давайте познакомимся. Меня зовут Бонд, Джеймс Бонд. А вас? А вас? And don't forget to say очень приятно. Right? Pleased to meet you.
Очень приятно.
Очень приятно. Next, several ways to reply to the question как дела. And you can choose the option. Please read.
Прекрасно.
Прекрасно. Or
отлично.
Отлично.
Отлично. Хорошо.
Хорошо.
Нормально.
Нормально.
Ничего.
Ничего.
Nichivo.
Okay.
And so sometimes it's the that symbol is a V or a G. Sometimes it's different.
Letter G sometimes gives sound V. Sometimes.
Okay.
Letter G. This one.
Neplocha. Neplocha.
Неплохо.
Neplocha. Tak siba.
Так себе. Так
Так
себе.
себе.
Sometimes.
Plocha.
Sometimes. Okay. Winston, do you have any questions?
Нет.
Don't you mind if we start to work with our textbook, just as an example of the unit?
Да, хорошо.
Okay. So I need to explain. Just one moment. I need to go to beginning. Okay, so this is the main characters in this textbook. I need to explain that maybe you know that we have like formal way to ask. We have Christian name and name of the father called patronymic name. And we have home name, name for family, name for friends.
It's
For example, my
like Emir,
имя means name.
Emir, and Familia.
Familia means last name, family's name.
Okay.
And patronymic name, name of father is отчество.
Отчество.
For example, for my students in Russia, or like formal way to speak to me in Russia is Alexander Nikolaevich. Because Alexander is my Christian name, formal way. Name of my father was Nikolai. So I'm Alexander, son of Nikolai. Alexander Nikolaevich. But I also have name for my family, for my friends. Its name is Sasha. Historically, Sasha is German name. Alexander is Greek name. From Greek, it's translated like defender of people. Historically. Also, my name Sasha can be different for friends. Shura, Sanyok, or something from friends. Even if you see if you see the TV, sometimes some interview, even for the president, people call him using his name and his patronymic name, Vladimir Vladimirovich. But in this textbook, this is example. Это Tanya, she's a girl, and she's a child. So for people, she's Tanya. Tanya is her home name. Later, people will call her Tatiana because Tatiana is her Christian name formally. Next example is Nina Petrovna. Nina is her Christian name, and she's daughter of Peter. Nina Petrovna. And her patronymic name has ending Vna. Nina, daughter of Peter, Vna. Next example, Ivan Sergeyevich. Ivan, son of Sergey. Ivan Sergeyevich. Next example, Oleg. For some names, it's the same home name and Christian name, like Oleg, like old Scandinavian name is Oleg. Another name is Igor. Also, that's the same home name and official name, Igor. Next example, это John in this textbook. He's a British student. His name is John. John. Now let's start with preparation for reading, please, one by one.
Как вас
Зовут.
зовут?
Formal way, what is your name? Informal, please, как
Как
тебя зовут. Зовут. Informal, what is your name? Next again, what is his name again?
Как
Его
зовут?
зовут. Next question is, what is her name? Again,
Как
ее
ее зовут?
зовут. Right. An example is, please,
Таня
Tanya. Next phrase is here, please, below. Знакомо, O with mark, O. Знакомьтесь,
Знакомьтесь.
or the same meaning is, next one.
Познакомьтесь.
Yes. Same meaning, please meet, знакомьтесь, or познакомьтесь. Okay. Next one.
Очень
Приятно. Очень приятно.
Очень приятно.
Pleased to meet you. And next is phrase glad to meet you. Man always says рад познакомиться.
Рад познакомиться.
A woman always says рада познакомиться. Okay. Listen, I don't see you.
Рад
познакомиться. Okay. Next again to repeat this one, please. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Okay. Next one.
Добрый день.
День. Next.
Доброе утро.
Доброе утро. And
Добрый вечер.
вечер. Добрый вечер. Next page. This is question. What is your family name, and patronymic name? So this is PDF file. This is a copy, not original copy. So I'll help you to read. Ваша фамилия, имя, отчество. Отчество. Ваша фамилия, имя, отчество.
Ваша фамилия, имя, отчество.
An example is Соколов. Иван Сергеевич. Сергеевич. New words. We need to start with getting acquainted. First letter is Z. Second one is N. Знакомство. Знакомство. Getting acquainted. Next one, please. Русский. Russian. Next one. in,
Ingenieur.
engineer, engineer,
Ingenieur.
yeah, an engineer. Next one,
Vrach.
врач, doctor,
Student.
студент, masculine noun,
Studentka.
студентка is a feminine noun. Студент, студентка, student we use for university, not for school,
Okay.
for university. Next one, this one.
Biolo.
B,
Biolog.
biolog,
Biolog.
biolog. Next one. Next one.
Isho.
Еще,
Isho.
еще can be still, more, yet, already, еще.
Isho.
Next one, that's for school. High school, primary school student.
Shishko.
Школьник,
Школин.
школьник,
Школьник.
masculine noun. Next one is feminine noun.
Школин.
Школьница, школьница,
Школьница.
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 Next one,
Виси.
весь, здесь,
Вис. Вися.
вся,
Висё.
все. All, whole, весь, вся, все. Весь we use with masculine noun, вся with feminine noun, все with neuter or like for demeanor everything, all. Next one, that's masculine noun, please.
Гости.
Гость, letter O,
Гость.
гость. Next one. Англия,
Anglia.
Англия, England. Next one. Англичанин, англичанин. Next.
Англичанка.
Англичанка,
Друг.
друг, friend. Okay. Right side, this one.
Подруга. Подруга.
This is letter U.
У.
Подруга.
Подруга.
Подруга means female friend. Подруга.
Подруга.
Next one.
Тоже.
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 Next.
Имя.
Имя. Next.
Отчество.
Отчество. What's your name? Отчество.
Отчество. Фамилия.
Фамилия, last name, family name.
Чью.
Чей. Чей.
Чей.
Whose. Чей. Next. Санаторий. Санаторий. Next.
Песня.
Песня. Song. Песня.
Песня.
Okay. And next.
У них.
У них
У них
есть.
есть.
Letter есть. У них есть. They have.
У них есть.
У них есть. Next.
У нас
У нас гость.
гость.
We have a guest, a visitor. Or у них гость.
Гость.
They have a guest. They have a visitor. Now let's talk a little. I need to give you some advice. Let me stop sharing. Okay, so I need to just to repeat again. You need to create your program for every day. If you like organize yourself at least 15-20 minutes, but every day to work with Russian language, it will be a good idea every day. If you decide to memorize every day 2 or 3 new words every day, you'll see in 1 month you will know at least 100 words, new words, 100 for 1 month if you do it every day. Also, good idea for you is to practice with your friends, to speak, to ask like questions, some answers, and to watch, to find some videos, maybe Russian movies, cartoons to watch, because you need to recognize Russian speech. You need to listen normal way to speak like we do in the country. And also, you need to recognize some words, maybe to memorize some word constructions. Also, good idea to listen to Russian songs because they repeat. The singer always repeats some words, some phrases, and you can repeat with singer. And they pronounce longer, longer. You can sing also longer and to repeat. If you find the translation of the song, also for you it's better to understand the meaning of such songs.
Yeah, I started. There was a song that I really liked. Rasvitali Yabloni Karuti. um,
But you can find the movie with this song.
hmm,
«В бой тут одни старики». It's Soviet movie, a good one.
okay, okay.
With this song and with others also.
Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a Soviet movie.
so this is really good. Like, I think, I think you're a very good teacher. I feel very excited. Um, so for homework, could I like record myself trying
Yes.
pronunciation, and then you could tell me if it's good?
Yeah, because second class, I need to start with the numbers. And with explanation for the grammar, where to recognize nouns, where to use nouns with numbers. It will be not so easy, but it will be easier for you later. After the seasons, days of the week, and after we'll continue to work with the textbook, but always recommend to take your notes because it will be your separate notebook for Russian classes, for all of them. Because always I will ask you to print table number one, table number two. I'll send you more tables after for you to help you to speak to see your progress.
Okay.
It always also with the classes, I would recommend you something to watch, to read. Also, if you have some questions, I'm happy to explain you because I like have my experience because I was born in Soviet Union. They destroyed Soviet Union when I was 21, and now I'm finally I live in Russia. Before it was Ukraine because I'm from Donetsk. I'm far from home, from my home. My families, my friends, all of them, they are there in Donetsk in Russia. I'm in Portugal because 2 years ago I arrived to work, but it was accident and my spine was broken. I've been in, for 7 months in 5 hospitals in this country.
Wow.
I still use crutches to walk, and now I cannot go back to my family only after. I need like to get some treatment here because insurance company pays. So that's why I cannot. I can talk a lot about in our history and traditions and people, famous people. In that textbook, it's, all my students they like textbook. Uh, I'll show you if I send you link. But if you find me on the Microsoft Teams, I will send you the link for another platform, and I'll send you this textbook and that materials and materials for the next classes if that's okay. But hopefully I will see you. Let me share my screen. I will hopefully to see you on another platform. It's much better for follow-ups. So this is so this is platform, and this is my profile. Uh, you can find me if you want. Can you show the way to find?
Okay.
So this is way to find me if you want.
Okay.
And this platform, you can see my feedback, my calendar, a lot of information.
Okay. Wonderful.
So we have a little time. Maybe we'll read again if you want. Do you want to read a little?
Um. The. Um. Uh. I guess. Sure. I guess I also. I have questions. I'm curious about Russia and Russian culture.
Okay, okay. You can
Um.
ask if you want.
So. How is Russian culture different than Western culture?
Because for many reasons, the historically we're different. We are in the country, of course. We we have some bad people, good people, but if if we do something, we do from our heart. It's like more honestly, different. It's better if you see. I recommend you to watch one good movie. You'll see the difference. That movie called you can find on YouTube called Brat 2, Brother 2. First, better to see Brother. It's for the period when people destroyed Soviet Union from our 80s.
Mm.
It's very similar to my history also, Brat. Brat, why exactly? You'll see the differences. Brother 2, Brat 2. On YouTube, you can find with subtitles in English.
And maybe it's a very big question, but um, I don't understand why it seems like there was like a conflict between the West and the Soviet Union. Um, why they were like against each other.
It's always historically because all our history every 30, 40 years uh, some western countries they start war against us. They don't like us because our country is big and we have a lot of resources. And always historically doesn't matter Germany, France, Sweden, or after it was the US, always they take part in the conflicts against us. Turkey, Germany, or someone they support. Now it's Ukraine. They created this war during started from Soviet Union. They find it. It was a long story. It was they started Ukraine with American support. They started this war in 2014. I was in Kiev several times when it was elections of our president. I saw what happened at that time. They wanted to have a coup several times because in that place in Kiev where they started this coup. American embassy is just not far. It was short way to deliver the money. I know that because I I spoke with a lot of people who was that time there. It always, historically, Western world doesn't want to see our country big, rich, and with our people because we're different.
Is there why can't why can't the countries work together? Why can't the West work with Russia and
Uh, it's because they don't want if you know the in the World War II our soldiers they give freedom they give freedom for West Europe. Million Soviet soldiers died there, but Europe forgot about it. And it happened in 19th century. Our army was in Paris. It was war against Napoleon. They gave freedom for West Europe against Napoleon. But in several years, they forgot about that. Several years, Britain, France, Turkey, they started war against Russia again. Just happens because people have short memory. People they are not appreciate the just different.
the history? Because I just think we don't. I don't know. Like as an American, we aren't always taught the history. We don't really know what happened. Um, so I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, because you know the history of the U.S., right? Like basic, right? But imagine in Russia we have 190 different folks with 180 different languages.
wow.
They are they are all uh, they are Russians. Imagine if the in the U.S. people didn't kill Indians.
Yeah.
If Indians could live like it should be, it will be a different history for your country.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to stop. I have another classes. I have two classes after. Okay, so hope you will find me or on Microsoft or on Preply. SuperProf, no problem, but SuperProf doesn't have my calendar. So just we need to discuss in advance. But on SuperProf, I cannot send you any materials because the files they are big. I
Okay.
cannot send.
Okay. I could send you my email, and maybe you could send me homework on there. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I will send you link for the platform. For another one, I will send you this textbook, and I will send you those two files.
Okay.
Files.
Okay.
Okay. So please send me uh, your email address, and I will reply to you today later, or during the next class in half an hour.
Okay. Um, Спасибо, Professor Alexander. Большое спасибо. Um,
Спасибо, Вицин. Спасибо и до свидания.
до свидания.
Спасибо, до свидания.